good at shooting in like PC this thing because it's just not easy to control for me.
Shooting is better in console any day, dude.
I think
Yeah,
shooting thing you like
but
eventually have to like grow
touch,
into
like
it.
you know how the mobile based thing works.
Huh?
In a mobile you can touch where you want to, control. That's so much better, I think.
It's because you're used to it, you
Console
know.
is yeah, console is
Console,
equally good. It is the same thing. It's like in
yeah,
mobile we use the console format, right? It's like two joysticks and
yeah, that's true.
but shooting is easier because your fingers which will rest on top of your phone, no?
Yeah. And
You
I
will
feel
use
like you
that for
have
like
more
shooting.
control on a mobile than a controller. That's ironic.
No, I think
That's what
that
I'm saying.
depends.
The
That
controller is
depends.
faster because see the mobile follows the same controller format, okay? But the shooting is much easier on a controller because
Uh,
it's independent of like your other thing.
because your hand can't cover your screen. I think that's the.
No, for example, I put my index on top of my screen and I play to get my index fingers. That's where like if I was using a controller, that's where I'd keep my fingers because L1 and R1 are there.
Yeah, that's true. And also, it's that you have more of muscle memory in a controller than this thing.
No, you use muscle memory on phone also. I can like when the
Yeah,
phone's
but
off and I know exactly where
in
my shoot
phone, you
button will be.
The good
okay.
thing about a phone is you can edit like how big your button is and where it goes and shit like that.
No, but
Oh
the
yeah.
bad thing is that you have to look while shooting, right? Unless you're like pro, which people are sometimes.
No, I don't look
You
at
need to
the I
like
don't look at the shoot button. I almost never look at the
yeah,
shoot
that's
button. Yeah.
but you need to know the approximate place to touch it, right?
But you know it, right? I mean,
Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking
On a phone, you need to like approximately know where to touch to,
Yeah,
shoot.
but in terms of the I mean, like, the thing is, that's what I'm saying. No, you have the flexibility to adjust that according to your, which you don't have on the controller.
no, but on a controller, why would you change it?
No, for example, like maybe you don't need one button as much as you need another. Like in the mobile, you can like make whichever button you need the most really big. You can place it wherever you want. Like controller has fixed positions. But again, it's designed in such a way that those positions are usually comfortable to most people.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah,
mean,
but it
wherever the
has a
button is,
natural
eventually you're gonna
hand.
grow into it. Eventually, it doesn't matter where the button is. Eventually, if you use it for like long enough, it
That's like
won't
the
even matter.
natural shape of
Yeah.
like while resting, I guess.
Yeah, I think controllers are designed like that, but ultimately it doesn't really matter at all. I mean, your muscle memory just adapts into where the buttons are. Because
I don't know, just maybe because I've not used a controller so often. I I'm pretty much bad. I could say I'm a noob
yeah, I've
controller
never
game.
used a controller. Not,
Yeah,
I mean, maybe like
I'm
once or
telling you,
twice with like some friends,
I'd
something.
say it's better than like phone because
I'd
one is
say
it
that too
also
if I had like proper access.
I mean, if
it's also like
uh,
it gives you that effect of like if there's like shooting and shit, the whole
Yeah, that's true.
oh,
The
it
when you
vibrates,
move,
doesn't it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
the haptic feedback.
I remember that first time that happened was when I was playing Mario Kart on a Wii. Not Mario Kart, it was regular Mario on a Wii, and it like vibrated, and I thought, what the hell is going on? Because I was like 10 when that
If
happened.
you, if you, when you're not used to it and it happens, you're like, dude, what the
You're
hell
like,
just
what the hell?
happened?
Then no one told me that was supposed to happen. I just wait, did my hand do that? That was weird.
Yeah,
Did my
Like,
it's
hand?
cosmic out
the
of
sound,
control.
the sound can't be that loud, and you're like, wait, no, the controller is doing
Yeah,
weird stuff.
nothing's cool about controllers, that stuff, the vibrations
The
and things.
feedback.
You have a PS3, right, Ankush?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We played that game at your house like 2, 3 years ago. 4 years ago, maybe. I think that's the last time I used a controller. I don't remember what game. It was the one where you had to rescue that guy's daughter or
Uncharted.
something.
I remember Ankush.
Nah. Anurag, you were also there.
Duty. Yeah.
Oh,
I think we were
FIFA.
playing Call of Duty. Oh,
No, it was
FIFA.
not Call of Duty. It was definitely not Call of Duty. Not FIFA
FIFA.
either. It was a gun wala game, and I was terrible at it.
I think it was Uncharted. I used to play
Yeah,
Uncharted a
that's
It
lot.
was
right.
not Uncharted. It was that other game. I forgot what the name of the game is. It's really,
So that is-
what game was it,
Pretty
dude?
good.
Maybe.
I don't remember the name. Like, I
No way,
played.
Ankush can't have.
Oh, it could have been Killzone. It could have been Killzone.
Nah, it's not. It maybe I don't think it was Killzone.
It was like alien, what the alien plants were. It's the alien plants.
It's some Max Payne. It was Max Payne. Yeah. Max Payne, yeah.
Max Payne wasn't that action filled. Like thing with Max Payne was it wasn't full on action like
Actually, Max
Call
Payne's
of
a
Duty.
story thing, right?
Yeah, it's more story. It's
Wait,
like
was it like an open world this thing or not?
Max Payne's not open world, I don't think.
No, right?
no, it's story, it's story. Like you have like missions and shit. It's
Yeah.
not like GTA.
It's like Call of Duty, closer. It's closer to Call of Duty than GTA.
Is RDR
But the
open
thing with
world?
Call of Duty, but the thing with Call of
RDR
Duty
is open world, yeah.
consistently. See, it's more of actually it's more like Uncharted, except for like less puzzles. That's the only difference between
Uncharted has
was a
puzzles?
good game.
Uncharted is a very good game.
I don't know anything about Uncharted. I'm
I
gonna be
remember
honest.
playing it that at your house.
But
it was
it's one of the best games, dude. It's like
It was really
it has
fun.
like puzzles and shit, and the story is damn good. Uncharted, that's the best part of Uncharted.
Oh, I think the first time I played GTA Vice City, I was like, I was just lost it at the story, dude. I'm like, why the hell would you put this good of a story in a goddamn video game? It's like mad stuff.
I was confused why they put a story. I just chilling. I was just
Yeah.
chilling.
The first time I realized, oh, there's a story mode to GTA. It's not just all killing people. No, that was GTA Vice City only.
GTA, I was like, what is the story? The mission in GTA, what does that shit?
Yeah, no one actually did these missions. I mean, I play these missions sometimes,
Now you
right?
do because
Yeah,
like
now I do. No, but I play these
Really
missions and I'm
understand
sure
it
I
too,
did
like-
them. I'm sure I did them because I like remember most of them. Not most, but at least some of them. But at the same time, I just don't remember doing these missions at all. It's like my memories of GTA Vice City. Missions are just not one of them, you know? It's like the least important aspect of the game.
I never like doing missions in GTA.
Yeah.
Just have fun, you know, like super.
That's the best part of the game,
You
you
know,
know?
use cheat codes, fly the plane, get a 5-star police thing, and then keep shooting them,
Yeah, dude.
find the spotters. Yeah, that's what GTA was about for me.
I'm telling you, I don't think anyone that plays GTA nowadays is gonna get what GTA was like back then. You know,
Yeah, I know.
it used to be the biggest thing. It still is like one of the
It is
best
pretty
games.
big of a deal, right? But then
Yeah.
I think the fact that they don't like make any more titles.
Well, I think the biggest thing about it is the damn internet, right? Because everyone watches like videos on this and shit. So now it's just not as it's not as
Competitive now, dude. GTA is like a still competitive multiplayer game now, not like it used to be.
No, I think no, the single player thing is fine. No, see, because I think, see, I'll tell you what I remember, right? Like when I was younger, there used to be this one guy in my bus who was like a fifth grader while I was just like a third grader. So you know, he was like 2 years older than me, and he used to sit in the back seat, and he wrote down for me all the cheats that he knew, and some of them were blatant fake. Some of them I knew he made up, but back then I didn't. But some of them were real cheats, and I tried all of them out, and just I mean, like no one's gonna do that today because everyone has the goddamn internet, so they can just check. But stuff like this, like back then, it was mad.
Yeah, I swear. I used to get cheat code sheets and shit before.
And you just write them down on
My
a
cousin would
notebook,
note them
dude.
down. Yeah, my cousin would note them down.
Oh yeah,
And
I
he-
remember
he'd tell
writing
us.
them in like notebooks too.
I remember, I remember I couldn't use that. There were three weapons cheats in this: Nutter tools, Thugs tools, and Professional tools. I never could do the Professional tools while guns because I didn't know how to spell professional. And that was like the that's like one of the few things I remember about this game. And that's just no one's gonna experience any of that now.
Yeah, that's
And I think one of the big reasons that GTA Vice City or even San Andreas for that matter was as big were because internet wasn't that big and it didn't influence many of the games we play. Like you didn't know what to expect when you first load up this game. Like now
And,
you watch like
back
50
then, it was
reviews.
such a big deal because there was nothing like that.
Oh yeah, exactly. You didn't have an open world game or even the concept of something like that.
Very true.
Like the closest I remember, you guys remember Road Rash? So that bike wala game.
Okay. Yeah.
I used to play Road Rash when I was young, right? It's a bike wala game. And you go from start to finish. And there's just one road that you can follow. There's no choice you can make. And sometimes I try to go backwards, but it didn't allow you to. And then I played GTA Vice City. I'm like, okay, it's a car game. I can probably, go only a set direction. And then you realize, oh, I can just 360 roam this. And that was just the maddest thing for me at age 7. Like how did that happen, I know GTA is such like a influential game.
Wait, 1 second, I'll be back.
Oh, Anurag's dead.
It's all online.
Huh?
Online.
Anurag's gone. What?
Online audio.
क्या आ गया?
Online.
I can't hear you. What?
I'm online.
I'm online.
Come online.
Come on, I don't want to come online, dude. I don't like COD, bro. आज mood नहीं है, dude. You weren't here for the Sticks and Stones massacre, dude. I'm telling you that game.
Sticks and Stones is damn fun, dude.
Dude, don't talk about Sticks and Stones, please. The amount of stress it puts me under.
Isn't that like your forte? Like, isn't that like your thing?
Yeah, that's why it puts me under so much stress, bro. Like, when they say video games cause you to comment, like violence and shit. They will talk when the media talks about video games causing you to commit violence. They were specifically talking about this one mode. This is the only video game that may make me kill people. God, that game makes me cringe so hard because like the skills stack up, right? So like if you die and then come back, you're gonna get destroyed. The only way you can win the game is just if you like never die. Because because the longer the game goes on, the longer you're like not dying. Oh my god, 1 second. Yeah, the longer you're not dying, the the faster you get, right? Yeah, the crank thing, yeah, because of that's what pisses me off. The longer you're not dying, the faster you get, and eventually you're just so fast. Oh god. And if it's too fast, then my swinging speed and stuff changes, and I like die. And if I'm too slow, then the faster guy comes and kills me. It's just a nightmare, the game. I won like half the games I played, but still puts me under so much stress, bro. I just don't want to play that mode ever in my life. They should put that in, dude, they should put the multiplayer modes into BR. That would be cool. Like on a BR map. Oh, and they should add a BR map. That's someone get Call of Duty on the call here. I have some ideas, you know. Are you playing COD right now?
I'm running right now. Sticks and Stones.
Oh, dude, don't play Sticks and Stones. Just not worth it.
I have like a 7-point lead.
The psychological trauma. The 7-point lead means nothing in that game. You die once and some fool who's never played the game before is gonna get it. The game's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it is the thing here. What?
I said I got 34 kills once, but then the next guy who was second was 2 kills. Just
How did that happen? See that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I never got a bot game on this.
Bro, I lost the lead.
no, I'm going. Sometimes you have like a big streak, sometimes you have a big losing streak also. So you go either way.
No, see, every time I lose, it's always at like second place. I'm never like eighth or something, except like very, very rarely.
Never 8, dude.
Yeah, eighth or like fifth. Yeah, I'm always top 3, which is the worst part about the game. It means I'm not that bad. I'm just the unluckiest at the game, which is worse than being bad.
Run like the 6 and 7, though. I'll feel bad about the
I don't know how to play. Tell me when you're playing something else. Maybe I'll log in. For now, I'm just driving around Vice City.
I lost a lead. How did I lose such a lead?
I'm telling you, that's the thing about the game, about Sticks and Stones. You lose like, it doesn't matter how big your lead is. Some other fool who's never played the game before is gonna get it and gonna destroy you. Because it's the skill requirement for the game is like 10%. It's 90% just luck. Well, let's be real, anyone can knife, alright? You just gotta click a button to kill someone. It's not that hard. So it's like 90% luck based, which is the worst thing about the mode.
Come, bro.
That's what she said. Wait.
Local stuff does that.
You saw that video I put of that driver wala mission on in GTA Vice City.
No. Wait, the one where you go to that this place, the construction site and die.
Huh?
The one where you drive to the construction site and die.
I die a lot in that thing. There's very few
The one
GTA
where
Vice City videos I put out.
Hey, Andra, are you on me? You're not gonna call.
I think he was on the call, didn't he? He just joined.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Are you on me?
Unlike you watched it, right? The GTA Vice City wala video.
I watched it. Wait, Uncle, give me 5 minutes to like find this crap.
That video still gives me not the video, but the game, the mission. It still gives me PTSD.
Dude, Killzone was damn scary. Even Uncharted, dude, the last chapter of every Uncharted game is damn scary.
I'm not played. What's the plot of Uncharted? I don't.
Bro, I'm telling you, you love the story, dude. It's like one of them is about, have you heard about the Legend of Agartha?
Legend of what?
Like, there's this place called Agartha, okay? It's a mythical land. It's supposed to be like this land. It's supposed to be the land of gold and shit. It's supposed to be under the ground. It's like, the center of the world is scary.
Is it like a okay? What's the Oh, the Earth is in the center of the world. That thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's another world in the center of the earth.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's based on that, and the one in the center of the earth is like,
Is it like a Is it like a fantasy game?
no, not really. It's like you don't get to know it's a fantasy game till the ending.
Oh, okay. Then what does it
So
say?
it's not. You're not actually fighting there's no fantastic creatures into it.
So what are the So what does it feel like? What genre would you
So
put it in?
it's adventure. It's adventure and action. So
Oh, cool.
it's like an Indiana Jones movie kind.
Oh, okay, like that. Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
then
with
wait,
lot
Indiana
more
Jones is
action.
basically fantasy, yeah.
No,
Okay.
Indiana Jones isn't really fantasy.
No, yeah, not really, but you know.
Yeah, that's what you call fantasy, something like that. But I mean, I would call like Harry Potter fantasy.
And that's also okay. That's like a different fantasy thing. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. But so is it like that? So which which is the oldest Uncharted that you've played, or you know that?
I played Uncharted 1, that's the oldest. I didn't play the gold. There's something called something golden, something that I've not played, but it's supposed to be very good.
Oh wait, I'll download it on my laptop. Maybe I'll like
That's
make
only
a.
there's one on PS Vita. That's why I couldn't play that. And then I couldn't play Uncharted 4 because I was in PlayStation.
Wait, does it have a PC thing?
Huh?
Is Uncharted on PC?
No, I don't think so. But you can check. I don't know.
It may be there. Then I'll play it. Yeah, because I can run like any game that came out before like 2009. After that, it starts to get like a little laggy. But to pre-2009 is easy stuff. San Andreas and stuff. So I played all the good old days of the games. Which Call of Duties have you played?
Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Ghost.
I guess Ghost good. A lot of people told me it was shit, but I've not played it. So I don't know.
People said it's shit, but I actually liked it. I don't know why.
That's the one with the dog, right?
Yeah, all of them have dogs.
They do?
Yeah, like many of them, like when this wolves or dog will come and like hunt you down.
Oh, okay. I thought.
I like the story of Ghost a lot.
Oh, okay. Then maybe I'll play that too. Wait, when did Ghost come out?
Ghost came out, I don't know, very long time. These all like PlayStation 3 games, they're really old.
I've got Modern Warfare 2. I've not played the games yet. I played the multiplayer,
Dude,
not the single player yet.
Modern Warfare 2 is the best. Modern Warfare 2 is the best.
Yeah, I heard that. So I want to I want to play Modern Warfare 1 first, and then I'll play.
I don't know if I played Modern Warfare. I'm sure I played Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I'm not very sure if I played Modern Warfare. I played Killzone 3, all the Uncharted that are available on like PS3. Then
Mm.
what else? I played Max Payne.
Did you play
That's
San
quality.
Andreas on console?
No, I didn't play. I bought one GTA. Like this thing, the controls. So I like didn't buy GTA again. I don't like I didn't like racing games. Huh?
Well, racing games can be annoying. Actually I like racing games, but only when I'm like in the mood for them. Like I downloaded what was that? That one game on my laptop, and it was really fun to play. But then the game started with a Ferrari, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I could play this. This is fun. But then after that, turns out that was just for the stuff first level. After that, they gave me
Like
on shitty. This gave me on shitty Ford, so I quit the game.
like asphalt and all that they do.
Yeah, this was asphalt only. This was asphalt only.
Asphalt's still fine though. Asphalt's fun. Real racing used to be good. I used to play real racing a lot. But on play there was this other game that I
There used to be this game called Road Rash that I used to play. It's a bike game. And I'll tell you, everyone that's played it has played it in their childhood, which is weird. Because like statistically, that makes no sense. It's not even targeted as a kids game. Anyway, Road Rash was a good game. They're really old. I don't think I'll be able. I don't think it likes probably made in like 90s or some shit. That was good. And I used to play House of the Dead. You still find that game in arcades and shit nowadays. I don't know nowadays, but I've seen it in arcades like 2 3 years back. Not 2 3, but 5 or 6 years back. Maybe this quarantine's messing with my sense of time, bro. I already didn't have much of one to begin with. Everything I say 2 3 years ago, then I realized wait, 2 3 years ago is 2020 or 19, and I'm talking about 17, which is like 4 or 5 years ago.
yeah, I swear dude, it's like 20, 20 it doesn't seem like time just doesn't feel like
Wait,
gone.
how long?
There's so many memes about that.
2017 was 4 years ago. Can you believe it? That makes no sense to me. 17 wasn't
Dude,
even that.
the
15
worst
feels
part is that we're closer to 50 than we are to 20. Wait, I
25.
forgot what the thing was. 1990. We're closer to 2000.
I don't remember anything of 1990, so I don't.
No, like most of
It's
like all the music that I listen to is from the 90s. It's like the golden era. And even most of the top movies.
Yeah, top movies all came out in the, I'll say early 2000s or like 90s.
No, see, in Bollywood, like it came between 80s and I'd say actually 90s.
No, not
Like
80s, not
late,
80s. Yeah, late
yeah,
90s
80s.
and early 2000s. That was the golden
No.
era.
80s also. All those, no, 80s also. Like all these Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, so wait, Hollywood ki Bollywood?
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood, yeah. 80s, 70s,
No,
80s.
no, Bollywood. It is mostly just 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah, no, late 90s, early 2000s. 80s, 70s, 80s for
Which late 90s?
American. DDLJ mainly. That's why I included late 90s. There's a lot of other movies also. Dirt came out in 90s. Which is that other
So
was?
maybe like I mean like I know those old 90 movies, but I just don't really watch them, so I don't really consider them. To me, I'd say like the early 2000s. Like,
Early 2000s definitely iconic, bro. Even late 2000s to an extent was iconic. It all went downhill after 2000. I'm gonna say 14. I don't think I've liked a single movie since 14. Well,
I'd say around 12. I'd say around.
yeah, nothing good came out in
There was
14,
some
did it?
thing of movies. There were some good movies like Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
Yeah, that was 12. That was 12.
Yeah. Even I was in 12. That's 9 years ago, bro.
12 or 13. It is, yeah, 12 is pretty long ago, dude.
12 is 9 years ago. It's like half my life.
Your wife. 9 is half your wife. I'm worried, dude. That
Could
is.
just be 18.
No, it'd be 4.5.
9.5. Yeah, half is not.
Oh yeah, no.
Smart.
Dude, this is mad, dude. Why are you questioning Where's Amnak?
No, he said he'll come out in time.
Okay. I don't even notice. This happens a lot to me. I'm like having a conversation and half an hour later I just realize, wait, something's not right. That's just how things are, you know.
Right.
What was a good movie that came out after 2013?
Um, in Hindi,
Yeah,
I honestly don't.
yeah, I don't know either. I mean, there are some good movies, but I mean, like, I wouldn't care much about them is the thing to know here. Even if they're like, nice to watch, I won't. It's not a movie I'd ever like defend. Like, if that movie was deleted from existence tomorrow, I wouldn't really. It wouldn't affect my life in any way whatsoever, is the thing.
Yeah. Those kind of also like most Hindi movies for me.
Not most, but yeah, some, yeah, for me. What else is a good? 70s and 80s English movies were damn good, dude. At least the ones I watched so far. I mean, obviously some were not that good, but like as a whole, it was a good experience,
Mm-hmm.
because everyone was on drugs back then,
So,
and 70s and 80s English music was also good.
yeah. That's actually a really good answer.
Yeah.
That's the sub-genre.
Yeah. Like every single influential, band or whatever was active during the 70s and 80s. There's Beatles and Pink Floyd have recorded in the exact same album. Not album, what's that place? Exact same studio is the word. How did I forget the word
Oh,
studio? They've recorded in the exact same studio. And no, not even studio. They were recorded not just in the exact same studio. They were like back to back when they were recording. Like Pink Floyd was recording that first album on one side, and Beatles were recording Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band on like the other. And that just goes on to show how important the years were.
No, those are those important.
They're pretty important studio, I must say.
Dude, I wish I was born back then.
In the 70s, I'd probably be killed.
Not well.
No, wait, not the 70s. I don't think public lynchings were around in the 70s.
The 70s were fine, dude. Things weren't like stupidly crazy, like the way they are.
Didn't they have the Vietnam War back then? Like very recently.
If I was born in the 70s, I'd be like 20 in my 90s. In the 90s, sorry.
Wait, then I'd be 45 right now. 45, 50. I'd
Yeah,
be,
but so what? You would have lived like 19. But
oh
not in
yeah.
India. I wish I was born in the US in like 90s. Not 95, 90s.
I don't want to live the American 90s. Those are just. I want to live the American 30s. No, 20s. So I want to be born in 1890. That would be a good time to be born because I'd skip both the wars. No, wait, I wouldn't. How old would I be during World War One?
18, man. You would be like 24 during World War. You'd be drafted.
24? No, wait, World War started in 1914, right?
If you're born in 1890, you'd be 24, no?
10, 20. Oh shit. Wait, then I can't be born in 1890. I'd have to go back further.
You would be drafted in the war.
I don't want to be drafted. But to be fair, I'd be right in time for the jazz era too. I mean, that's something. If I survive the war, I'd be there for the best time of jazz. Small price to pay for jazz.
Uh-huh.
And
Small price to pay. That's if you make it.
He has survives an entire war just to listen to jazz. If I was
And the best part is you can listen to jazz even if you're born after.
no, but I wouldn't have the atmosphere of pretentious American people staring at me while I listen to
So,
jazz.
no,
That's the
unfortunately.
important part. And I couldn't listen to jazz right now on YouTube, but that's really not the same, you know. How old would I be if I was born in 1890? I would be 130 years old, which is a good time to, which good age to be in 2021. I listened to jazz, and how old would I be during the Second World War, 1933? I'd be 40 or 43 years old. No, I won't even be drafted for World War II. I won't have to kill Nazis. That's kind of sad, actually.
Why
Who?
all kill Nazis, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just stupid people. I won't really like.
No, all those
Like the Nazi ideology was bad, but the people weren't.
all
Like,
those
they were just
like you know those American propaganda movies, they would make me want to kill Nazis.
no. No, but there's so many other stupid things happen. Like I mean, every era had its like dramatic part.
How old would I be during the Vietnam War if I was born in 1890?
You'll be pretty old. You wouldn't have to worry about
Yeah. I don't want to kill Vietnamese people. No, unless I was born in Vietnam in 1890, then I'd kill Americans. Because they didn't have a specific draft system. Everyone who's a farmer has to kill Americans. So, you know, that'd be fun too. If I was born in 1890 in Vietnam. Oh, here's an epic story. I'm born in 1890 in Vietnam. I emigrate to to New York right before World War One. Then I become friends with Don Corleone's father, and he makes sure I don't get drafted. Then I listen to jazz for a while. Kill Nazis during World War Two at 44. Then go back to Vietnam. Kill Americans. Then I go back to New York. Kill Don Corleone because
Why do you want to kill so many people?
it'd be funny. And eventually, if I kill this many people, then then in 2021, someone's gonna make a movie about me. That's the thing you gotta remember.
That's a hell of a lot to go. People make movies about a lot of things. You don't have to do a lot of killing to make a movie about it.
But it'd be funny. Is the thing to remember here. If they ever make a movie
I
about,
don't think it's gonna pan out the way you think it's going to.
if they ever make a movie about me, I want it to be a sitcom. Just like 10 seasons of me killing random people for 130 years. Damn it, I got busted on GTA Vice City. That's how I don't even want a movie about me. I just want 10 seasons of a sitcom highlighting my years from 1890 to 2021.
Yeah, and people watching this be crazy after.
It'd be a hilarious movie though, think about it.
No, it would be like it would be like a show for psychos.
It'd be hilarious.
People and laughing and laughing soundtrack every time you kill someone like.
Well, I was thinking about that also as a like a weird sitcom thing. So it starts off as a regular sitcom and just like a usual sitcom thing, but like slowly the jokes just get darker and darker, and by the end of it it looks kind of like Friends. It's kind of based off of Friends, but by the end of it, Joey kills Chandler and Ross kills himself because he cannot take the pain of living, and Monica eats Rachel. And and at the end, it just who's left? Oh, Joey's the only one remaining with a gun in his hand, and the audience just keeps laughing, and it's like a deafening laugh. And Joey's like, "Stop it, stop it!" And he's addressing the audience directly. And then eventually he can't bear it anymore and just shoots everyone. And like every time he shoots someone, the one less person's laughing in the audience. That'd make a good sitcom.
No,
And eventually it just silence, Because he shoots all of them, and then
that wouldn't be a sitcom though.
it'd be hilarious though. Because eventually there's just one bullet left, and no one's laughing anymore because he killed them all, and he just puts the bullet in the chamber and shoots himself.
So have you not seen that video with that this show pretend Keith Chandler is dead?
Oh yeah, I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah,
That one was weird, dude.
yeah, sure.
The editing was really good though. video, and they have to go through like all 10 seasons to find clips to make like one episode like that. And I recognized all the clips, so they went through all 10 seasons just to make one
What do you mean
shitty.
by the?
Huh?
Oh, you're so smart. Like for example, when their neighbor, the downstairs neighbor died, the bed looked like this guy.
Oh yeah,
Like
exactly.
Chandler was not
And they're
that.
using all of them, and they're using all of them, and yeah, they're using specifically those shots where Chandler wasn't there, so that
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
dead. So that was pretty smart. It's just 16 minutes too. I mean, like the amount of energy that would have taken is stupid.
The commitment.
Yeah, dude. I never do that. I don't have the energy to put that kind of commitment into any video ever. I would have just died.
Until like a YouTuber, to have that kind of commitment.
Huh?
Until a YouTuber, to have that kind of commitment.
I put like a few weeks max. I don't like spend years over some shitty video because I know I'm gonna get like 10 views on it, and there's a fair chance that'll happen. If I had like a billion subscribers and I knew that at least a few people are gonna watch it and laugh, then I'd have like slightly more motivation to put years into my videos. But I just do it for fun. So if I'm like killing myself over getting one video out, I'm just really not doing that good of a job.
I mean, I just want to put years of time into like a video.
Chandler video would have taken quite a few months, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe. Maybe a few weeks.
No, not a few weeks. My videos take a few weeks. Some of them, but still. That would have taken at least a few months.
Huh?
That would have taken at least a few months.
No, not months.
Nah, definitely months, bro. It's a lot of commitment.
But I mean, the people who work like straight for like they work like for a lot of time per day.
Yeah, I don't think months straight. Not like 8 hours a month.
Yeah,
8 hours.
no, that's what I'm saying. They probably finish it in like a few weeks, like, not a few months.
If that guy worked 8 hours a day on that video, then probably a few weeks. But no, people on YouTube don't do that. I don't think.
Maybe if there was a team working behind it, it would have taken less time.
Oh yeah, there could be a team working behind. That's a possibility. Yeah, then it would have taken less time. Still a good video. Like a whole lot more realistic. And the thing is,
the whole thing. I watched like
even I watched like 8 or 5, 10 minutes. Then it just kind of went over my head. See, the thing is, if it was like a real movie, then I understand putting like years of your life into it because it's something a real movie. But this is a shitty meme. Well, that's 16 minutes long. No, he's gonna know no one's gonna watch the entire 16 minutes of it. So the putting effort into it just becomes a whole lot more about the.
I can watch the full thing. It became like I knew what it was about, so it was like too extended for me to watch.
Yeah, it was too extend for anyone to watch. Maybe it was like if it was like a 1 minute series, 1 minute series that went on for a few episodes, that would have been easier to watch. No, I was talking about this the other day. You know how low everyone's attention span is nowadays. Makes you think, And like people used to watch.
It's gone from it's like YouTube is like I watch only like short videos now, like in everything.
Yeah, I know, and it's because of stuff like TikTok and stuff. Because they're specifically targeting this low attention span and they're like breeding it. So now people only want short form content. And everyone knows you can't have an extensive joke for like over 15-20 seconds. If you want to like you can never make a good comedy movie if it's 20 seconds long. You couldn't do what Charlie Chaplin did in under 60 seconds.
No, but but it's under 60 seconds thing for like quick and you're like, okay. There's not commit. They don't have to commit to the video. Like a lot of times what happens in long videos is like you're waiting for one part and the rest of it is just nonsense, Like
Yeah, obviously
The
that
60 minutes will just give you everything you want in those 60 seconds. So,
you need like you need a you need
like a
to
lot of these YouTube videos,
huh?
like a lot of these YouTube videos have like this really, like for example, they'll be doing an experiment. It'll be like a 12 or 15-minute video where the experiment part is like just 30 seconds. You'll find someone in the
Yeah.
comments who's marked like the actual part of the
Oh yeah,
video.
those make no sense, dude. They're just milking it at that point. Or like at the same time, it's
Yeah,
like
and I hate that shit. Some
because
are good, like some actually explain like every.
a lot of good tutorials are out there. It's a lot of bad
Yeah,
ones
no,
too.
and there's like a lot of like no, but like for example, if you want to have watched like a knowledgeable video, you can't have like a 60-second video on like history or like archaeology or something.
Same applies for gaming videos also, right? Like a lot of it is just complete
Yeah,
bullshit. But some of them, like generally, you can tell they put effort into it, and it's generally funny to watch the whole way through. But no, see, that's not my problem. I don't have a problem with, people not wanting to watch 16 minutes of nonsense for 1 30 second of important information. The problem is that, like a lot of people are reading this the other day, a lot of people don't watch movies anymore at all because they don't have the attention span to watch a movie that's like, or any video that's 2 3 hours long when they can just watch a YouTube video for 20 minutes and get the same amount of what do you call it? The good chemical, happy chemical.
so okay.
Yeah, that one. That one. Yeah. There's one more
Yeah.
oxy something.
Oxytocin.
Oxytocin. No. Is it?
No.
I don't know. Anyway, the point is, I mean, like, if you're not, watching movies, and movies is just one thing. Oh, people don't read books
Yeah, it's
anymore.
oxytocin. It's oxytocin.
It is? People don't read books anymore. I know I sound like a boomer when I say this. But, like, no one reads books anymore. You know how sad that is.
Yeah, no, I can't actually read on the Kindle. I like
Oh, yeah,
reading.
reading on Kindle is like most bullshit
I don't
idea.
like it.
Yeah, even
I
I
just
don't
don't
like
like
it.
it. It's like
Makes no sense.
yeah.
And obviously, one of the main things to blame for people not reading books anymore is the goddamn education system. And when was the last time reading a book was actually necessary? And what's the point of reading these shitty short stories?
I mean, I don't mind reading short stories that I don't like. I like reading short stories in books, like full-fledged books. Like Roald Dahl wrote short stories and like
Oh, yeah,
those are
those are
good.
fine. No, I'm not saying no, but the ones that are there in the book, in like the English textbook and things like that,
Oh, those. Like, come on.
they make no
Like,
sense.
some of them are like, that is not stupid. I don't like that stuff.
It is, even I don't. That's what pisses me off.
And
Yeah. And obviously,
and the
because
thing is, they don't teach what's important in English. They don't teach like how to like sentence formation or like how to like use better words, increase vocabulary,
yeah,
sound more.
exactly. And you get all that stuff
So,
only with like actual reading. You can't don't just. I mean, dude,
you know, you can actually be taught. You can actually be taught those things also.
uh, using new bigger vocabulary and stuff. No, I mean you like it's kind of like through like practice and stuff that the words you read
Yeah, you
makes
can.
it easier to.
No, it's something you can pick up when you read, but it's also something that can be taught. Can be taught. It's like synonyms, like teach students use like more synonyms that make you sound more sophisticated. They make you sound more
No, but
professional.
if you if
You
you're
can always
using
teach things
no
like
if
that.
you're using like words. Why do you always jump scare us? What is
But
this?
stop sneaking up on people.
God. Anyway, wait, why did Anurag not join? What is wrong with them?
He's here.
Yeah, but he's not said anything like last time.
Oh, dude, the producers replied back.
It's because it's his dad's birthday right now, so he's probably.
What's up? I'm back.
Anurag's back, thank God. Anyway,
Anurag, happy birthday to your dad.
yeah, same. I mean, not you wish him, not me.
Yeah.
In case you were confused.
Yeah. Thank you for the thank.
In case you were
Ability
confused.
here.
Yeah. Wish father, not Sahil. Yeah, well, we're talking about oh right, the English curriculum in school. It's so shitty.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's only because we're in CBSE.
no, even I said not that
No, no, no. Wait.
ICSE had made some effort.
irritating if you look at their literature part, right? The
Yeah, the
grammar to
literature
find, I guess, it's just stupid. It's like you have to memorize more stupid.
And see, the thing is not about, that, oh, you gotta read goddamn Hansel and Gretel or some shitty book from 1905. No, but even like modern literature, how many modern authors do you know? How many authors do you guys know?
So
I
many.
don't know,
We
I
should
don't read
think about
books.
like,
No, but name like three. Name like three. Not modern, any author that you know.
You want me to name 3 authors?
Yeah.
dude, anyone can
Rickard,
name three
Gilligan,
authors.
or the
Yeah,
Great
that's not
Novel.
very hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're all like authors that were, most of them at least, most authors that everyone knows. They're all, from the goddamn 90s. Like
That's true. But then that's because they have really famous series. The series lasted for a longer period of time than just one book, right? Like if you see if you see people who just have standalone books which were just in one period, just at one point of time, then those wouldn't be as popular as books which have lasted over a period of time. Because Harry Potter was
No, no, I'm
just
not
one of
talking about
those
that. I'm not talking about Harry Potter in general. Obviously, J.K. Rowling's the exception here. Not a good person, but she's the exception here. But like most authors that you know of, and from like really really long back, and like I don't know, even I don't know many authors that still write books, or even half the authors I know are not even alive. Not even half, like
Books
80% of the
outdated.
authors I know are not even alive.
I think all books that ever were have been created.
Yeah, almost.
Oh yeah, that is true. That may be
Not
true.
actually
Actually,
almost.
I
It's
don't
just
think. Yeah,
really
see,
popular ones.
I don't think it's all books. Not even really popular books. It's just that books that have been created into movies are the only ones we are exposed to. There are like so many stories that haven't been adapted into movies that are like equally good. But no one finds it because it's not been made into a goddamn movie. So that's what I was saying. People don't read books
Do you
anymore.
think?
The way books have become like almost disappeared from pop culture. Like people don't discuss
Wait,
books
are we
anymore.
not playing cards?
Oh no, I'm just
Oh yeah.
talking about life.
See, I think books have like become less of this thing because of electronic media.
Yeah, electron. No, no.
Yeah,
So
I think that because of shows and stuff, their penetration into the world, their ease of their ease of usability and lack of proper mental investment has just made them a better source of entertainment than actually reading it.
but no, don't you think that the main reason books have become irrelevant at this point is because it takes a lot longer to read a book than to watch a show.
I
Yeah, that's true.
mean,
It's a lot more work, It's like
Yeah,
not
exactly.
it's also
it
like
doesn't
if you can,
always
no,
take.
it's also like if you can have
There's a lot
something
of
already
mental investment.
visualized. Yeah,
Huh?
exactly. If you already have, some people like to see more than they like to the most people I think, but even people shifting from radios to TVs or books to radios to TVs, so newspapers to radios to TVs, because there's more interaction with
Yeah, but
books
see,
that
I'll
way.
tell, but like everyone that's watched a movie says that the book is better, right? I mean, everyone that's read a book and
Yeah,
watched a movie says the book is better.
because see
So
the fact about
the book is a more sophisticated, not sophisticated. Sophisticated is not right the word, the right word to use, but
No, it's more open-ended. The thing is, with the book, it's more open-ended, and you can
I don't, not
there's a lot of
open-ended
there's a
people
lot
exactly.
of
in mind.
elements. Yeah,
It's
there's a
not
lot of
constricted to like just
there's a
what
lot of
Yeah,
somebody
elements
else
to
exactly.
is
it,
Yeah,
watching.
exactly.
and
And
you might
also,
not like someone else's version, someone else's interpretation of the same thing. It might not match your expectations.
but also like the thing about movies is they have that time restriction, so they can't include everything that is there in the book because at the end of the scene, a lot of details and a lot of small plot details which kind of make like the readers really disappointed because at the end of the day, that also has some relevance. But I think that if you check out like the Harry Potter fandom, right? Everybody like if you compare most of the characters in the books to the movies, a lot of people believe that they made the movie characters bleaker than the actual characters in the
Oh yeah,
books.
but that's just because the Harry Potter movies. I think except for like the third movie, all of them are pretty shit to be honest.
I don't think that they're that shit. I feel like since most of the time they keep in line with the as
No,
personal as
but
Percy Jackson.
compared to the books, they're not that good.
See, the books were like, really good, but they were also really long. And I feel like you can't exactly do all of that in one.
No, but it's not. It's yeah. I don't think it's about long exactly, but it's more about the longer you spend with a book, the more like you're closer attached to it. I think, which is why people prefer one of the reasons that people prefer the book better is because you've invested so much time into it. It's become like something more important to you than a movie would be.
Yeah, that's also true. But like, I think that like it's a very common reason that's given. That we don't have enough time to put this all in. But then the fact of the matter is that people who are actually like fans, which is like most of the people who watch the movies, they'll actually like. I would be willing to sit through an entire like if the movie was 7 hours or something, I'd gladly sit through a 7 hour movie if it just implied that every single detail of the movie was of the book.
Is it possible to put every single detail? Because a lot of it's just narration and things like that.
You can make it a show, like how.
Like how long did it take you for you to read the first book?
Which first book?
Harry Potter, the first book, Philosopher's Stone.
2 hours.
It took you 2 hours to read the entire book. How?
That book is
Oh yeah,
insanely
that book's
small.
that book's small.
I
What?
don't-
Oh no,
yeah,
what
I
about
don't
Order of the Phoenix? That's the shortest movie, right? And the fattest book.
I don't know. It's not the fattest book. The fattest book was.
I think it was Order of the
Half-Blood
Phoenix.
Prince.
No, Order of the Phoenix is fatter. I can see both the books right in front of me. Order of the Phoenix is clearly fatter.
Okay.
Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, Order of the Phoenix didn't include a lot. That was
Yeah,
like,
because I remember this specifically. When no one liked
but the
the.
thing about the Harry Potter movies, they like really like if you like, even if you read the books, right, they're still kind of appealing because they're like really cool and shit. Like, hey, that's pretty. But then you can see like a lot of plot holes and things which are left out. But you don't feel that bad about it because at least they're sticking to the main line of the
And
story.
they're telling you the story. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but see, my point, I completely forgot what my point was. My point is the same way that books became irrelevant, and I think now movies are becoming irrelevant because people with a lower attention span now. They just rather watch a
Yeah.
20-minute or 10-minute YouTube video than watch a real movie. And I'm just worried, what are we gonna lose next? Because I mean, like to me, movies are still important. But like a lot of people nowadays, even nowadays, they don't find
Yeah, like
movies
you
as
heard
appealing as
everyone
YouTube
say
videos.
that they'll sit for like 3-4 hours just watching one show, but they won't sit for 3 hours watching one movie. Like they'll watch like consistent episodes, but they won't actually watch.
I don't even
Yeah,
mind
that's why
shows.
I've watched a lot more shows.
Yeah.
Than I've.
No, see, I don't even mind shows, but like people would rather watch, some stupid travel vlogger on YouTube than watch like a
It's
movie.
not for-
Yeah, and that just worries me. I mean, and like,
Why?
what if I become the boomer? What if I'm like, oh my God, remember when we used to watch movies? Oh God, good old
I
days.
think that we
Now you
all
have
do
your
that
10-minute
naturally.
YouTube videos. Yeah, I
It's
don't.
a natural thing. Like, we also are so reminiscent of just like, we're just like 16, 17, 18, and we're still so reminiscent of things that we used to do in the past. I think it's just a general thing that would change to try to
Yeah.
remember things that you are more comfortable with. That doesn't mean that you're not accepting the change. It doesn't mean that you're not open to whatever is happening. It just means that, you still kind of miss what used to happen when you were a kid.
And what if they make memes about me? Is the question here. What if they make a
That would
meme
be
like
pretty funny.
me when my grandpa tells me movies were better and he sits through 3 hours? Ha ha ha!
It's still 3 hours of what we do.
I don't know. That was not even a meme. I don't know what that was. That was just a nothing. What did Ankush? Wait, is Ankush going? Why?
Fine. So,
It's not even 12:30. Yeah, but not 12:30.
No.
Bah. Just
Arnab, what are you doing for your guys' birthday?
it's still not
I made a few
12:30.
videos, like compilation of old photos with what in a cave. And yeah, you couldn't order something to eat from outside because
Dude, has it ever been that your dad's birthday and Mother's Day has been on the same day?
Probably.
no, it was always okay. I was, yeah.
It would have happened because you know how close the days are.
Yeah, I think last haven't checked.
Or next year?
Yeah, it was last May 10th.
Oh, March 10th. That's Mario Day. Yes. It looks like Mario.
Mario.
Mario. What was that? Margaretti.
What?
Margaretti. From what was the movie? Inglourious Bastards. You know when the Italian guy asked him to speak in Italian and he can't even pronounce the name right. Margaretti. That's funny. Dude, they're not gonna make a GTA. You know the GTA 6 is gonna be set in Vice City.
Yeah, I think I knew that like a few years
Yeah,
ago.
because I told you. Doesn't that worry you, Anurag? Because
No, I like it. I don't mind.
no, but because they're gonna make the map so much bigger. Because Vice City is a minuscule map, all right? And like compared to
I want the next GTA to be set in Liberty.
the 4 is set in Liberty City. Anurag,
Liberty City would be good. Yeah,
Anurag
what?
4 is set in Liberty City.
Yeah, so
Why would they make and 3 is also set in Liberty City?
I don't mind.
Why would they make a third movie set in Liberty City? What point? What purpose would that serve? They have like 2
I
games.
just did a collateral. I just did a collateral with a Hachi.
Alright, you play God.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Why?
because none of you wanted to play.
I want to play.
I'm playing this war.
Even Anurag wanted to play.
So I shut the fuck up and submit to peer pressure. Don't play.
Oh God, okay.
That was easy.
I fall to peer pressure very easily.
Yeah.
I know no one's offered me smoking or something. I would
Yes,
just I would just instantly
for that.
become like a drug addict or
Thank
something.
God for that. Yeah, I don't. I would have. You could easily. Anyone could easily destroy this.
Yeah, dude.
Putting friendship into it.
Yeah,
It's like-
have you watched the movie Luck?
No.
It's about so in the beginning of the movie, right? So there's this flashback scene, and it's about this guy who's like known to be so lucky that he like hosts a competition, and the winner gets into this one-on-one with him, and the competition is to find out who's the luckiest amongst all 20 people are, and this really lucky guy hosts the competition. Anyway, this guy's flashback is he survived an earthquake, and after that, him and 5 of his friends decided to jump off a really tall building, like 30 floors, and he's the only one that survived. And that's why he considers himself so lucky, because he survived that. And I'm just thinking, what if someone enticed me into entering this conversation? I would just instantly jump. I would be the only one that jumps. The rest of them would like stand back and watch me jump. They'd be like, lol, what a loser.
This gonna stand there. That's how alright.
Because I'm standing by the side.
No, that didn't work. That did not work. This did not.
Just there.
Just what a failure. What a failure.
Anurag, finish your game, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat them.
Wait, I'll switch off GTA Vice City. Hold on. Huh. Bye. Did I say bye to a game? Whatever. Shut up, go away. Bye.
Crap, he has 2 points to win. That's not good.
That's not good at